I'm just blessed to be here and just play my part and contribute to the music the way I know best, or to the best of my abilities, and just take it to where I can, so that the next kids and the next generation can like benefit from this and just take it there. You know? So I'm just playing my part.
Hi guys, this is Cole, Daniel Cole, and you're watching Say So with Cole, and today we'll be talking about gender assigned stereotypes, and the main question will be, are some gender assigned stereotypes fair or unfair? I'll leave my panel to enlighten you all.
Hey guys, I'm Leanne.
And I'm Peculiar. Grace.
RP. Victor.
Ngoli.
AKA.
The one and only. AKA. Let's get started.
So we're leaving.
Well, one, for me, men shouldn't cry. Like,
Yeah.
tell guys don't cry. That's one.
That's a good
Yeah.
one. Kevin was one.
Men being provider.
The only provider, yeah. I'll talk for the women. So women being housewives and nothing more. What else?
So, career choice.
Deep. That's a good one. Yeah. Yeah. That's one. Captain, I mean Victor.
I was going to mention career choice.
No.
Or men participating in certain sports activities.
Yes. Like basketball and all that. Even dressing too. Even dressing. So. How? Question.
Men being spiritual leaders in their household. I don't know, given that responsibility.
How do you mean again?
As for example, you have family. It is not necessarily, I know it is the reality of most of the time the woman's sometimes nagging the husband. Was like, oh, let's go to church, but I don't know, you want a man who is like obviously strong of their faith to lead the family into a good path in the word, and building that foundation for their family. So I think that's a responsibility that should be or is cast upon men to be able to hold that. Paying for the first meal, like I know.
Yes, I'll sit down one actually. I was going to say something. So it's kind of related to this topic. So I was having a discussion with one of my friends, and then she was saying how women are meant to submit to men. Like, what do you think? Like, let's say I'm married to, what can I say, like, Goli, right? And then we are like living in Vancouver, and then we get a job offer in like Toronto. But I have my own job here, and we have kids here, and they go to school. Like, all our life is here, right? But then he has a better job offer in Toronto, then he's like, oh, we have to go. But he doesn't like listen to my own like ideas or like opinions, just because he feels like he's the head, so whatever he says goes, right? But then it's like, does it really go?
Depends.
Depends on what. Wait,
I listen to your suggestions, and if he has a suggestion of a better idea and he has his own, maybe you guys can talk about it, and at the end of the day, go with how like a conclusion on what's going to happen. And most of the time, I'm not saying like all the time, but the man's decision, like because of our way of like conviction, and that's where the man's decision always comes.
Like I'm not disputing. Wait. I'm not
disputing.
Wait,
can I put something right there?
Honestly, that word submission on its own, right, is deep, because
I think everybody interprets it in a very different way.
Yeah.
Obviously, in the Bible, it says you should submit to your husband. Me personally, I don't think it's a negative thing to submit to your husband, right? But there's some. I think the guy just needs to also understand where like the Bible is coming from in terms of submission. Some men take it as your wife should be like, it's like they treat their wives like slaves.
That's when I
in terms of submission, but it doesn't have to be like that.
In your case, you do mention the Bible. What if you come up in a non-religious family, you know nothing about the Bible,
Right.
nothing about the Quran? How do you put that into it?
So I have some. Okay, I was going to say, but before answering your question, maybe I will even answer it when I'm talking. But anyways, when Victor was saying what he was saying, right? I was going to say I'm not disputing the fact that the man is the head of the family. Because let's be honest, whether Bible there or Bible not there, we'll always say like the man is the breadwinner of the family or is the head, right?
Yeah.
People agree to that. Yes or no?
I agree.
Yeah,
No.
But times are changing.
Wait.
Times are
No.
Times
If
are
you're the
changing.
breadwinner doesn't mean the
Bible
one will
doesn't
be.
change.
Yeah, exactly.
To me,
What I'm
whoever's
trying
the
to say.
breadwinner is the leader of the family.
For sure, but like,
it's a woman.
let's be honest. Okay, I get your point.
Somehow you're gonna see it.
But let's be honest, the mentality that we have in this 21st century is that the guy should be the head. Yes or no?
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. So like I'm saying like it's not wrong for us women to submit to you guys or like submit to our husband, right?
Yeah.
It's not bad. But then if we're not jeopardizing our own happiness or like our own life in general, just to follow you to wherever you're going, that's why I have an issue. I don't know.
It depends in that situation. Now, you mentioned that the guy will probably be hard-headed, he will want to go his way. But it depends. When you got together, you probably shared your dreams, your goals, your aspirations, where you want to be. Do you think it would be best if you gave up your career and he pursued his so that you can get to your goals? Or your goals are meant to be in Vancouver, or if you want to stay here, is your career more important? So it depends. I've seen couples who move because the guy has a better paying job and the woman can be able to give up her current job and then she can get another one and grow from there. Whereby it's unfair maybe to the woman. But maybe that's the agreement they have. It's upon the goal. When you get together, are we here to make $1 million or are we here to build a happy family? Are we here to, it depends the goal. So if it's to make $1 million, you'll definitely go whoever's getting paid highest. It's simple, common knowledge. If it's to build a happy family, you'll go probably to the best city. If Toronto is the best city or in Canada is the best city, you'll go there, right? So it all depends with your goals. So I think whenever you say that the man is really pushing it, it depends. Yeah, there are people who really push it. There are people who are selfish.
That's who are selfish, they won't ask, they just make the decision.
Exactly. Like you have no say. It's like that's what I'm saying. That's fine.
There's some who do that actually, you have no say. It's like we're going.
Just because they feel like they're the man.
Yeah.
So
I definitely agree with what you said. But I feel like, besides money, you also have to look at the whole aspect of the family. It's not like money is the answer for everything. If you guys are all established, what do you
don't even start that
Money is the
one.
answer to many things.
So then
Not every, many things.
No, but Pukile said that if you guys have, like, obviously everything established, it's not to say that you can't start again somewhere in another city. It'll be hard, but since you guys have family, have support, that contributes a lot to your psychological well-being. So if you move somewhere, like, yes, you're making $100,000 a year, but you're alone, you're isolated, depression will kick in. Your marriage will obviously crumble. If you guys don't have, yes, it's good to have each other, but also your family contributes to your marriage as well, right? So yeah, it definitely depends what you're looking forward to. But for men, it has to be. Okay, I'm retracting. Grace said that obviously there's a lot of interpretation. But people come when they hear that word submission, and a lot of independent women, they really turned off. It's like, oh, why would I even want to submit? Blah blah blah. But I feel like I would definitely submit to my husband, not because I have to, because I want to, because of the love. Because in any relationship, there's always just like a give and take. It's not to say that I'm submitting to you, I'm sacrificing, I'm so much for you, and you're not respecting me. That is where I'm gonna obviously have a problem. Like if you, as a man, you see your wife, doing all these things for you, and you're very arrogant, and you either expect more or you don't even appreciate what she's doing, then you can't force her to submit or continue to submit,
Right.
because of how you treat her, you know.
Yeah,
So that's
So what do you guys think about, you know how like in the household, like I was saying, I'm like, hey, right, it's expected that the woman has to cook, clean, wash dishes, wrap the baby, like do everything, even iron your t-shirt. Like what do you think? Like, do you think that's okay, or do you think men have to also support?
If I can answer that,
Yes.
let me also ask another similar question. What do you think about men being asked like they should be the heavy men, they should do the repairs, they should carry the groceries because it's heavy, they should all the heavy stuff in the world. So that's also the gender stereotype. Well, so how?
Yeah, answer mine first. Answer yours.
Okay.
Home in the morning.
No, answer
Exactly.
your
Come back and
own.
provide.
No, if you answer
our
our own, then we'll answer
Yeah.
yours. Exactly.
Yeah.
It depends.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
It depends. So
Yeah.
like it depends. Like, what if a lot of women that want to stay home,
Yeah.
I agree.
right? So
That's a good time.
they want to cook. I have friends, right? I have female friends that they always talk about how they can't wait to get married and cook for their husbands. Like the only thing they need is respect. Like they want to cook, they love cooking. You know, so it depends, right? So, but if we make it look like it's mandatory, then that's what we're having.
Yes,
Right?
exactly. Yeah, I support what you're saying. Yeah.
Well, so it depends. We all know we're brought up in an African culture.
Yeah,
Either
I
way,
agree with that.
I don't know. That's how I've been brought up. Like when I was brought up, when I used to go to the kitchen, my dad would be like, "Yo, leave the kitchen to the women."
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
I mean,
true.
Yeah,
I might have had interest maybe to want to know how to cook something, but I was like, "Yo, get outside, maybe do some digging, do some manual labor work for man." You see?
Yeah, that's true.
So I don't know.
I think our expectations.
That's true.
For me, I just find like cooking it's like a plus. It's like for a woman, it should be like a plus there. It
Yeah.
should be just having. It shouldn't be mandatory that every day you should cook,
Yeah.
but at least cook.
I don't mind cooking and cleaning my household. I mean, that's no problem for me. But just don't act like.
It's not. I'm not gonna be demanding. I'm not gonna be like, hey, I'm coming home. I need lunch. I need.
I would like my husband to help me out once in a while, you know.
Okay,
Like,
what if
not
the
be only
husband
one
can
thing.
Yeah.
help with, like, say, fetching water?
Which one?
Okay.
But
Okay, because there's some people actually that right, no matter what you do, they just go.
Because
See,
where
I know,
where
this
I'm
one.
where I'm from, I'm trying to relate this to how we grew up. right?
Exactly.
I know.
Exactly.
Like, you know how the person that's cooking be like, okay, you're the man. What you can do to help, just fetch water and that's okay.
Yeah.
Or get the firewood.
Or get the firewood.
Exactly.
Oh, you can help me chop
Firewood.
something.
Or help me
Okay.
pound the
So that's
food or
that's what
something.
we have.
But I feel like our expectation definitely is where it has been constructed since we're
Little.
little, right?
Yeah.
So like in your part, like you were in the kitchen. Did you tell your mom like, Mom, I want to learn?
Yeah.
You probably just entered
Or were
the
you there waiting?
And wait
friends
until
were
they
done?
The other situations I was there to get food, and the
Yeah.
other situations I wanted to smell the food.
Same thing as cooking. For me, like, there's no excuse to say, like, yeah, okay, I was brought up like this, I was never taught how to cook. I'm like, okay, I understand that. But you are of this certain age that you should also initiate. You know, that's the one thing I tell my brothers. They're like almost to their early 20s, and I joke around with them. I'm like, how are you going to feed your kids? They're like, oh, skip the dishes, blah, blah, blah. They joke around that now. But I'm like, no, you should initiate. It's not to say that mom should force you in the kitchen, but you should understand the fact that, okay, I'm a man, yes, I don't need to depend on a woman to cook for me, and it's an asset for you. It's not only because, like, eating, it's like you need to, exactly, just common things that you need to know. So if you don't know anything you're lacking, any area that you're weak in a relationship or in life, I think you should definitely be like, okay, I need to improve in this area. So if you're in a relationship with someone, definitely, you know, teach. Like if I can cook, I'll teach you how to cook. It's not to say, oh, I'm only going to cook twice a week and then you do. Like no, help each other out. That way you guys can grow together. You know.
So
My defense, this is it. I'm not saying that my mom kicked me out of the kitchen. No, I'm not saying my mom. My dad is the one who kicked me out of the kitchen.
Of course, always the dad that
No,
kicks.
me,
My mom was very respectful.
You can watch the shit. You can be making
Fine.
me watch the shit. Help me chop something up. Or just
No.
No, I have to say something. Let's be realistic here, right? Okay, even if she's not cooking every day, there may be times where she may not feel like it. Think about it. There are some women that if she gets pregnant now, hormones kicking. There are times that you're physically sick. Even when you're on your period,
Dishes every day.
you do not want to cook. But will he understand? Will he be able to not want to be able
Of
to
course,
okay, my
of
wife?
course.
Yes, there's problem.
Because anytime I like my dad, though, when my mom
know-
was pregnant, like my dad would enter and cook.
So
Wow.
okay, Rookie first.
But what do you like? What if the guy understands?
Then we are fine.
Then we've watched
Yeah,
that, we
well,
just
I-
want to understand.
But we are
Yeah.
saying
Then what?
Okay,
But
at
don't-
least come to some understanding.
Yeah, don't be
you know.
too, don't be
Don't do
too,
what?
because there are actually women that, need help, blah,
Yeah.
blah,
Oh,
blah.
for
And
sure.
they get help.
Well, see,
You know?
I think
But
the issue personally, the way I'm seeing it, right, is that for sure there are some men who support,
Yeah, just
and there are some women who don't mind fetching water. Because back in me, I used to fetch water on my head.
Yeah, that's
Right.
what I'm saying. Like,
Yeah, so
oh,
now the
That's
issue now is what the media portrays. I think that's where the issue comes in. Yeah,
issue comes in.
because it's like when you ask people, the first mentality is like, oh yeah, a woman should do this, a man should do that. Why shouldn't you just say whatever you want to do, do it? Does that make sense? Like we always assume. It's just like I always say, like okay, like football, like soccer. Not now that women are playing, football back home. Like before, it used to be only boys.
Yeah.
Or like even in high school, I
Are you
remember.
guys really interested in football though?
Why not? Me, I want to play.
And you
No.
people that wanted to play
Like-
what
like-
they
like in
said no.
general.
Yeah.
No, I
I even watch
soccer
soccer and stuff.
Mm.
But like okay, let's say like in like secondary school back home, right? If what they call those, those high jump. Do you guys used to do high jump?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Ahead. Sometimes they'll say, oh yeah, it's not for girls because when
So
you
wearing skirts.
eh?
Because you're wearing skirts when you're
They can
playing.
give us trousers,
Can
they
give
will
us
do it
shorts.
of pants. But like they just assume, because you're a girl, it's meant for boys. It's too dangerous for girls. It's too this, it's too that. So that's why we have an issue. Don't assume for us. Let us be the ones to tell you what we can do and what we can't do.
I 100% agree with
Because I don't think I don't mind fighting for your own.
Yeah, why I was saying what I was saying earlier is because you guys are the ones complaining, right?
Men complain.
Yeah, men complain. No, you guys are complaining for
Quality.
your fellow women.
Right?
Right.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
That's what you guys
For
are
some.
doing. Yeah. Yeah. It's not really like men against women.
No, it's not. It's
Yeah.
society
It's
against all of
society
us.
against
Yeah.
all of us.
Because there are some women that, support the things you guys are complaining about.
Right.
So, yeah. So, some things it's not like, oh, it's because it's a man.
Yeah.
No. Maybe his mom.
It's the one that's pushing for it.
Yeah. Maybe his mom, showed him.
Right.
I don't know.
Right.
Yeah, it's not like it's always the man that's saying this is always no.
So the way we
Just
grow
to add
up
to
from
what
our
Rookie is
shit.
saying, it makes sense.
And I have something
does.
else to say.
Yes.
Like, do whatever you want to do, right?
Mhm.
But don't you think division of labor? Maybe not labor. Maybe labor is not the right.
No, it's
But
not.
like just,
Labor is actually
don't you think
very
like
different.
it shouldn't be 50-50. There's no right, there's no wrong. Like, let's say for example, the girl can't cook, the guy can't cook. So who's going to cook? Right? So who's going to cook? Like, is she free? Is he free?
Right.
What
let's
about
compromise.
chill? What about carrying like heavy stuff, right? Carrying heavy stuff.
Woman is stronger.
Hmm?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Woman is
Yeah.
People can
What about
carry.
carrying? Yeah. What about carrying heavy
Yeah.
stuff, right?
Maybe you say we're kind of
There are things that.
Grace.
There are things that. There are things that I know some of my female friends can carry, but they just call me to carry it.
That's true.
And
Yeah.
when I carry it, it's like, why are you calling me to carry this? I know you can carry this. What if let's say Kevin Hart now. Let's say
Maybe
Kevin Hart.
because you're
Let's
around.
say what?
Maybe it's because you're around. Because if a man
No,
is
that's
around,
what I'm, yeah.
a woman is carrying something.
That's exactly what I'm saying.
Yeah, even ask her.
That's exactly what I'm saying.
Society frowns upon
That's
that
why
too.
she
Yeah,
Like,
no.
why are you sitting there and the woman is like carrying that heavy thing?
It's not
what
one-
kind of man are you? You know.
Yeah, I understand what you're saying.
Yeah,
But
that's
what I'm
nice.
saying is not going about that. Like, I'm just asking you guys, like, what do you think? Because if you know, oh, the guy is stronger, then just let him carry the heavy stuffs, you know?
Right.
Let him carry the heavy stuffs, but don't make it look like you cannot help because he's the guy, right? If the lady is cooking, right?
Take it away.
If the lady is cooking, right? If she knows how to cook more than you, right? Let her cook, but you can learn too.
Hey, got it.
Yeah,
Yes.
You hear that one?
Yes.
you can learn too, right?
Yes.
Yes.
So, no,
Yeah.
I like that.
Yes. No, I
No, that's
definitely agree with what you say, Martina.
Yeah.
For me, like both like men and women, how we were created, I feel like we're all capable of doing what each can
Come
do.
to back into
You know, for me, like I personally go to the gym. Like I can lift as maybe I don't know as much as you guys can, or vice versa. Anyways, but like for what Arky says in terms of like lifting up a bag of like heavy groceries, it's not to say that a woman should just like completely just be so dependent on like, oh no, I'll just leave the guy to do it. It's like no, you also have to like put up your own
I
flag.
feel like there's something to say.
That point I truly understand, you know. But I feel like we're truly just staying around the kitchen, which is not really like the main focus of this point. But my thinking is, when it comes to cooking, we shouldn't make it such a big deal. At some point in life, men will also have to live by themselves, and they'll have to figure out how to eat. They'll learn to cook at that point. So same with women. At that point, cooking is not really the issue here. I'm just saying.
I think that was okay.
For example, most of us as guys, it's because we traveled here and then we started seeing like, yeah, no mom, no dad, no sister, no auntie to cook for us. That's when we know like we have to do something, we have to learn how to cook.
You gotta get a cookbook,
And
some
yeah.
recipes, go shopping.
Because you calculate the expenses of eating outside and you know that if it continues, it's not going to end well for you. So you started learning to cook.
Unless you have rich parents.
Like you want
Except you
want
have
to
rich
go
parents. So if, even the conversation we're having right now about men cooking is because of we in this part of the world and we society is more pushing about equality. That's why we're having this conversation. But if we're like back home, we think we'll be having this conversation about men being in the kitchen and all that. So it all come down to the society's stereotype.
Okay.
I think,
Yeah, that's a point. Okay.
yeah, and I think like the reason why, because obviously people are pointing fingers at the men more, right? For
So many
everything,
reasons.
right? I feel. I don't mean no offense, right? But I feel like the ladies, right? They're being, yes, you guys are supposed to be defensive and everything. Like this is just my advice, right? You guys are supposed to be defensive, right? Because if you don't speak up, right, nothing's going to happen, right? So you guys are supposed to be defensive, but I think you guys are focusing more on, not you guys, I'm saying that women.
Exactly, that's true.
Some women, right,
I do
are
agree
focusing
with
more on hate.
I don't agree with that.
And you are missing the point because just now when I was like,
Anger is building.
I'm carrying this thing out.
just now,
You can check what.
just now when I was like, the guy can lift heavy stuffs and the lady can and the guy can learn, right?
Yeah.
You don't hear a lot of people saying that, right? You see the way they agree.
Yeah.
That's what we want.
And it had to be a guy in the room that mentioned it. And they know. But they not say, they were focusing more on because it's a guy, because I am missing the point. the main point, but you know, like it's like you guys are agreeing with me, like, oh yeah, I agree with you. So if you know, like, that should be the first thing, and then guys will be like, oh, that's true, because the reason why you're being defensive, it's not their fault. Exactly. If you think about it, it's not their fault.
Thank you.
Right? It's not their fault. Think about it.
No, it is true what he's saying. He's saying, like, it's very true. I feel like at this point in society, the boy child is really neglected compared to the girl child. Like, so much attention is given to the girl child growing up. Like, little boys are little, yeah, man, that's how life is.
Yeah, which is bad. That's
very washed out,
Exactly.
So I feel like also when you blame it on men, it's just how the world has.
Right.
Like, dude, like you. That's like tough love.
It reminds me, right, man.
And I don't agree with that, actually.
Me too. It reminds me of this course I was taking in school, how like the man is not expected to cry, he's not expected to say how he feels, just put everything in, like you just act like you're not vulnerable, but you know that when you go in your room sometimes you even cry. Like, you see, that's proof right there. So wait, I have a question for you. So you want to tell me that since the day you were born, you've not cried?
Oh, no.
What you say?
I had some good ass whooping on
I said I've done it twice.
Not even whooping. There are things that will touch you emotionally.
Yeah, that maybe you don't cry there, but like.
But
then you try to act like you're tough, and I don't blame you for that. That's what I'm saying. We don't blame.
You don't have to.
We don't blame.
Like, no, I think. No, I definitely. I took a psychology course.
Yeah.
That same thing.
Yeah, like
guys. They're
good.
I'll take you
They're
Let me give you an example.
Okay.
Let's just imagine this situation. I am probably let's think of a manly position, gender stereotype, right? Let's look of a leadership role.
Okay.
Your boss probably is a guy, right? And he's probably giving a speech and he cries, He breaks down like a little girl. I know, gender stereotype, What do you think that image does for him? When he cries. Like he's expecting to have a certain image of toughness, leadership and all that. The stereotype we're discussing about. That's the stereotype
No.
Okay, I was let me just say a phrase. I'm like, the fact that he cried doesn't mean he's weak.
Yeah, but
it even means that he's stronger than to pretend that you're okay and then you cry.
Yeah, associate cry with weakness, and it's not always like.
Yeah, exactly. It's okay to cry, boy or girl. So you don't have to feel like this.
It's not.
You don't have to feel like when you cry in front of your associate, then you're weak.
It's a sign of weakness.
No.
Yeah. Bad monarchy. Yeah.
Tutorials.com.
I've been waiting for a long time. A long time, girl, a long time. I've been waiting for a long time. A long time, girl, a long time. Every time I see you, girl, a long thing talk. A long time, girl, a long time. Every time I see you, girl, a long thing talk. A long time, long time. I've been waiting for a long time. A long time, girl, a long time. Every time I see you, girl, a long thing talk.